Hello, group members of We Juice We're Awesome on Facebook and random YouTubers who may happen to find this video for no reason. My name is Bill, and the reason for this video is I've been telling the members of my group that I would update them on my juicing experience. It's a little too much to type out, so I'm doing a video. If you happen across this video, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'll put a link to the Facebook group in the description, and I'll describe it to you right now. We Juice We're Awesome is a group that I made on Facebook for people who juice, and I don't mean steroids. I mean like raw fruits and vegetables. They juice. So anyway, here's my experience so far. I'm gonna try to keep the video short-ish. Anybody, you guys know me that I can't do that really well. So what I did, I got a Breville XB80 something or another. It's like 150 bucks on Amazon. And I did a 10-day juice fast. In the 10 days, I only drank juice that I juiced myself with my Breville, raw fruits and vegetables. My very first juice, I believe, was oranges and grapefruits. I think. That was the morning of day one. And then the second juice, I'm not going to tell you every juice I did, but there's a point to this. The second juice that I did was that night, I decided to go really nasty, super green juice and did like 5 kale leaves and like a fuck ton of broccoli and green peppers, just a whole bunch of nasty stuff, and it was horribly disgusting, but I got it down. Also, I know Brittany, who's in the group, who is on, I believe today is day 50 for her, of her juicing. I asked her how often she juiced and how much she juiced, and she said she was doing, I believe she said 4 to 5 juices a day, or maybe 3 to 4 juices a day, 16 ounces each. Well, my schedule is a little bit different than hers, so I don't really have the opportunity to juice as often. So what I do, and what I did during the 10 days, and I'm still juicing, I'm just not only juicing. I've been eating food, but I'll get to that. I do basically 2 24-ounce juices a day. Because here's the thing. I'm not following any diet, okay? I'm not doing the reboot. I'm not doing any sort of cleanse. I just figure I put a lot of nasty shit into my body. Why not put some better shit into my body? So if that better shit means replacing my meals with juice, then that's what I was going to do. Now, I did a 10-day basically to see how my body would react to it. I continued to smoke cigarettes and I continued to drink coffee, which maybe you shouldn't do, and I'm not recommending you do it, but this is what I did. 10 days. Okay, so they're 24-ounce juices twice a day. Now, the juices that I do the most, Okay, so I got this book, and it's like the Everything You Need to Know About Juicing book. And what I really like about it is you can go to one specific vegetable or fruit, and it tells you all of the properties of that food item. And it also gives you recipes that include that particular thing. But also in the very beginning of the book, which I wish I had with me, they have a list of the most nutrient-rich fruits and vegetables in descending order from number 1. And according to my book, the number 1, I just got a text message, the number 1 most nutrient-rich, nutrient-dense food is bell peppers. Number 2 is kale, I believe. I don't remember the exact order, but basically 2, 3, 4, and 5 are kale, parsley, broccoli, and spinach. Kale, parsley, broccoli, spinach. And I think number 6, I think 5 out of the 6 would be those 4, and celery. For some reason I'm thinking celery, but maybe not. I know celery has a lot of water in it. You get a lot of juice out of one thing of celery. Anyway, so what I did over the first couple days is I kind of tweaked my ingredients and the amount of ingredients so that I got juices that were good for me and also tasted good. So every one of my juices starts the same way, with I fill my feeding tube in my Breville with spinach, because you got to kind of stuff. I buy bags of leaf spinach. I stuff the feeding tube with spinach, and I juice that, and then I do like I grab a little bit, I just kind of grab a little bunch of parsley, I put that in there, and then I do 3 to 4, sometimes 5 broccoli florets. Like I buy fresh broccoli, I just snap off big ass trees of broccoli, and I do that, and then I do 2 to 3 kale leaves. So every one of my juices has a base, which is usually about 5 to 6 ounces of just the sickest greenish shit you can find. And then on top of that, I just put in stuff to taste. So in the morning, what I really like to do is I start off with that, and then I do like 2 bananas, which I guess technically you can't juice a banana. It's more like liquefying it. But the banana thickens the juice up, and also I like the flavor, I like the taste of it, and it's more filling with the banana. But in the morning, it's usually the base of the green shit, 2 bananas, and then grapefruits and or oranges up to 24 ounces. So some days if I get like big ass ruby reds, then it'll just be 2 bananas and 2 grapefruits. Or if I have like smaller yellow grapefruits or white grapefruits, whatever they're called, then I might do 2 of those and 2 oranges, you know, whatever. Because in the morning, you know, it seems more breakfasty to go with the grapefruit and the orange. So yeah, so that's what I would juice in the morning, and then at night I would do again the green shit base. At night I do more vegetables than I do in the morning because I'm not too worried about the flavor. But you know, when I'm taking a whole 24-ounce juice with me, I kind of wanted it to taste relatively good. But at night I'll do, you know, the same green base, and then I'll toss in, you know, all kinds of shit: ginger, mint, beets. Grapes, I like grapes a lot. Do a lot of grapes, strawberries, blueberries, pears, which I'm not too big of a fan of, but all different types of apples. Sometimes I do just straight up apple juice. I mean, basically fucking anything. Personally, I think that by doing the base of the nasty, I keep doing this, and I don't know if it's getting in the camera, but I keep doing the base of the nutrient-rich green stuff, so this way I'm always getting that. So anyway, what happened? Through 10 days, frequently asked questions, my poops were fine. They're actually some of the best poops of my life. As far as just regularity, I didn't have any issues going. I wasn't going too much. They were all fine. They smelled wonderful. My farts were delicious. So over the course of 10 days, I juiced every one of my meals. The only thing that I physically ate, like actually masticated with my own molars, was a handful of grapes on a Wednesday. I work 11 hours on Wednesday, and I got home and I was ready to make my nighttime juice, and I couldn't wait. You know, I was getting my ingredients together, grabbed a handful of grapes. But in 10 days, I lost 11.5 pounds. I had a ton of energy, but not like amped up energy. I wasn't like running around or bouncing off the walls or anything. I mean, I kind of am usually like that anyway. Plus, this doesn't hurt that because I was still drinking coffee. But I never like got tired in the middle of the day. Do you know what I mean? Like during the whole 10 days. Now, the plan was to do a 60-day, like all at once. But to give myself smaller increments, so I never really publicly said I would do 60. I just kind of, you know, I said at least 10, which I did. And then my plan was to break my fast with a big bacon wrapped steak because my roommate got a gift card to Outback, and we were going to go to Outback. But then I read an article. Well, here's the thing. If you're like serious juicers, which I know some of you are, even if you're not a serious juicer, but you juice all your meals, at a certain point, if it's provided that you're not putting anything else in your system, you are going to detoxify yourself. Like, all the bad shit that's in you is going to come out of you. And if you reintroduce bad shit, which to some people, bad shit means processed foods. I think we can all agree that's probably not a good idea. Animal products, some people think that's bad shit. Me personally, I don't think I'll ever give up meat in the long run, or dairy. I fucking love cheese. I love milk. I love meat. I love bacon. I love all beef, all kinds of meat. But anyway, if you reintroduce that stuff to your body after your body has cleansed itself and is now used to only raw fruits and vegetables, specifically, I mean, especially if it's just juice, the shock to your system can be pretty serious, including, as I read in an article, an immediate bowel movement followed by severe diarrhea. And I didn't want that to happen. So I figured I would pull myself slowly out of the fast, and I started that with some steamed broccoli, fresh broccoli that I bought that day, and I steamed it. And then I had some carrot sticks and some grapes, and then I got a couple pieces, like slices of cheese, of Vermont cheddar, extra sharp. Since then, I have reintroduced food to my diet, but I still juice every day, not all my meals. Like, for instance, yesterday, I juiced in the morning. I had a 24-ounce juice, and then for my nighttime meal, I had a Garden Burger. Morningstar Farms veggie burger, just for the hell of it, just to try it. And I figure as long as I can kind of stay away from, the really nasty, I mean, this stuff is super processed anyway. But that's the point, is that I'm not following any diet. So if I'm not following a diet, I can't go wrong. Now, the reason I'm not currently using all of my meals is because I do intend to go to Outback and use that gift card. And the Super Bowl's coming up, and I do plan on gorging myself. But then after the Super Bowl, so starting Monday, February 6th, my new thing, because I lost 11.5 pounds in 10 days the first time around, and I saw that, like, it didn't fuck me up, I'm going to do a 30-day or 30 pounds kind of situation, whichever comes second. So I'm going to try during the first 30 days to not weigh myself. So if at 30 days I weigh myself and I lost more than 30 pounds, well, then the 30 days is up and I'll start to slowly reintroduce food. The good news is your stomach shrinks, and I have not been able to eat nearly as much when I do eat food. The 11.5 pounds kind of ticked backwards a little bit. I'm hovering at about 9 pounds less than when I started the fast. I don't remember the exact dates. I wish I did. But I've been eating food for, I guess, like a week and a half, 2 weeks now. But so I'm going to do a 30-pound, 30-day thing, where if at 30 days I have not lost 30 pounds, which isn't very likely, then I'm going to keep going until I at least lose 30 pounds. And another difference is during my 10-day trial fast, I did not exercise because I didn't want too many variables involved. I wanted to see purely what changing my diet to juicing raw fruits and vegetables would do for me physiologically, and I lost a bunch of weight. I mean, that's more than a pound a day. It's just pretty spectacular. Now, I know that that's indicative of most diets, or anytime you change your eating habits, you're going to lose a lot of weight fast, and then the amount of weight loss, like, is going to kind of slow down. So I doubt I'll be able to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, but that's what I'm going to do. If there's any other questions that, anybody who's watching this video has, I have no problem talking about this stuff. Send me a message on YouTube. Send me a message on Facebook. Join the group. There's a bunch of awesome people. The only rules to join are that you have to either be juicing, have juiced, would like to juice, but you definitely have to be awesome. We don't take any, no lames in our group. So far we have 6 members, all of which are super awesome. If I do say so myself, being that I'm the founding member of the group. But yeah, so the group is going to be stuff like this. People share their experiences, ask questions, compare your juicers, share recipes, how you're feeling, that kind of stuff. And I can tell you already, to the 5 of you, hopefully, who watch this at least, Brittany and Lee and Laura, and I think the other girl's name is Laura too? And April. Anyway, the 5 of you who already are part of this group, like knowing that, like, because it's crazy hard, like, at certain points. Like, I didn't really crave food like crazy. I kind of did it like more of a mind over matter. Like, I quit drinking 13 years ago, and with the 10-day, it was real easy for me just to tell myself, I'm just going to not eat food the same way that I just don't drink. Do you know what I mean? But knowing that the group is there and being able to kind of, pick your guys' brains and have you guys answer questions for me as I was preparing to start, and even during, to kind of just give you guys little updates, I think really helped a lot. Do you know what I mean? So that's awesome. And specifically Brittany, day 50 is fucking amazing. Keep up the good work. And as a matter of fact, this is my juice from today. This is mostly, it was all the way up here. This is a GNC Blender Ball bottle. I think the capacity, it goes up to 24 ounces, but, you can fucking fill it even more. This was mostly grapefruit, but you can still see it's very deliciously green because there's 3 leaves of kale in there. and a fuck ton of broccoli and parsley and spinach. Anyway, the quick video I wanted to make is now over 15 minutes long, and I apologize for taking up your time, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and hopefully that lets you know where I've been with the whole thing, and maybe I'll do another one of these.